The devastating bushfires in Australia have given us a bleak peek into what things will be like if we let global temperatures rise to more than 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels. Images showing millions of animals dead by the roadside are harrowing. The smoke drifting into New Zealand, so many miles from Australia, as if England were choked with smoke from a fire in Russia. The people fleeing to the beach as the fire devours their homes and belongings behind them. All this gives us a vivid picture of how nature can quickly and destructively get the better of us when we neglect our obligation to care for the earth. At the same time, it gives us two other messages. First, that the scale and international consequences of our damage to the planet demand serious political intervention, not just from national governments, but from international alliances and collaborations. And second, that by contrast with governments, the normal human beings caught up in these horrors rise to the challenge, look after each other, care for the animals, and welcome strangers in their time of need. Is it not odd that our politicians are so often elected to agendas of self-interest and exclusion, since the people's natural reaction is to respond with compassion and welcoming the stranger and seeking to change things for the better? How is this generous and ingenious spirit cut off in the democratic process? How does it find so little expression in the corridors of power? Since politicians are not making the changes that people want and are pursuing a suicidal agenda in search of economic growth, we should be urgently trying to find out why there is such a disconnection and how to put it right. For the answer is probably not hard to find. Something is rotten in our democracy and in our oligarchies. It seems clear that the powerful and those with vested interests are buying the politics that seems to suit their business interests. But it is not the politics that people want, not when they see the consequences for real. Nor is it a politics that makes any long-term business sense, since there are no winners once there are no more losers to exploit and no more planet to enjoy. So democracy needs to wake up and rid itself of the sources of corruption that are preventing us from doing what's needed and doing it fast.